Hi there, ho there. Hey, this is Aunt Ellen. Come here. This is Aunt Ellen and my sidekick. This is Ruby. So we're doing some projects today, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to talk about, I'm not an extremely domestic person, and if I'm struggling with anything, thinking wise, I just kind of get stuck in that, and sometimes I'm not very active, and I'm not very proactive in doing things that can help me to feel better, whether that's emotionally or physically. And but this apartment is the first time that I've really been living, not just many of my apartments were kind of a year long, 2 years, 3 years long. They were more like a storage unit, rather than living there. And so this time I'm trying to live here, as I get through this, and as I do the show, 8 songs a week. I'm recording different songs on my guitar, not to show off, but to say, I'm not very good, and to show some people my tricks of, making things easier, but that I enjoy playing my guitar, and it's important to listen to music that you like, that can make you feel better and lift you up. You can feel it, you can feel it. So I have a soulful playlist playing from Spotify right now, and I'm actually planting some thyme and some basil that I got at Dollar Tree, So I picked up a couple of the plastic containers, again, at Dollar Tree. I put some rocks in the bottom so that it could drain the water. And it's pretty heavy because of the rocks, so it'll sit in a window and the wind won't blow it off. And I'm going to just see, because I love the smell of basil. I love eating basil, in tomato and mozzarella salad. Fresh basil's really good. I'm not a cook. I'm not, like I say, I'm not real domestic. I don't bake, I don't cook, but I'm trying to, break out of that and enjoy everything I do. I enjoy doing the dishes now. I play music in the background and kind of dance around, and when I shower, I play good music, and I take my time, and I bought good lotion, because I'm getting old, my skin is drying out, I'm trying to take care of myself. And so I'm encouraging you guys. So that's what I'm doing with the potting soil here. And here's another little trick. Since I was down at Dollar Tree, I wanted to share this. I bought one of these tubes. And the reason, what I'm going to do with it is, every time I hang up my clothes, especially summer clothes that are kind of silky or whatever, or t-shirts, they get the coat hanger mark, and they just look terrible. But anyway, so I got the idea to try this. So I cut this off, and I just put a slit in it right here. I just put a slit in it so it would go over the bar, and then it doesn't, it allows the shirt to hang without getting those stupid creases of the hanger. But yeah, I mean, I've been posting things about my bike, and Ruby and I take our bike ride, huh? Come here, come over here. We take a bike ride. She has her harness that I get her in, and she's got her little sunglasses. But I'm a lot more of a recluse than I ever was. I'm not as social as I used to be, but that doesn't mean I don't want to socialize, but I just don't want to be, I don't want to really be superficial and just making up things with new people. I'm doing all of this because I'm highly sensitive and very empathic, and it's really hard to live in the world these days with everything that's going on and the negativity, and I mean, trust me, I have had days, weeks, months. I've had months where I just hardly could do anything, just, the minimal, grocery shopping and, taking care of things that you need to. But Ruby's been really, really good for me, huh? You've been really good for me. Come here. Come over here. She's been really, really good for me. I got her in October, and she just does my heart good. If you don't have a pet, go volunteer, go pet. They want, go to the shelters and see if you can take the dogs outside and pet them. I mean, they need us as much as we need them. I'm not sure who rescued who here. Huh. Right? So you got me under your paw? Under my paw. So I hope that you're doing well. It's springtime. Make sure you get outside and get some fresh air. Listen to good music. I try to every day do something productive and kind of domestic, but I also make sure that I do something fun and kind of artistic. What I realized is that I am a caregiver and I want to help people to feel better, but then again, I look at it and I go, well, how come you don't create an atmosphere for you? You preach and you tell people, here, put this pillow behind your head, because you'll be more comfortable or whatever. But when it comes to myself, I don't create an atmosphere that's comfortable. And I realize now that that's really important, I'm single and I'm, have no desire. I want to learn to love myself and be with myself and enjoy myself. Before I could be with somebody else, because we are so dependent on, saying we want that certain job or that certain relationship or whatever. But as I've said on some of the shows I've been doing, happiness, peace comes from within, like what my ring says. And you have to find it within you. Dorothy always had the ability to go home. She just didn't know it, and I just say a little prayer for you and me, that we can try to turn this around. If you are in a slump, if you hoard things, just take a small part of the room, and try to work through it, and don't be negative, don't beat yourself up, but just make some progress every day that you can feel good about, and listen to good music that makes you happy. Watch something funny, Another thing I wanted to say is that, wear your favorite shirt. Go for a walk, or wear your favorite shirt. You don't need to wait to go out or to be with somebody. We buy T-shirts when we go places, go to concerts and stuff, and then we don't wear them. Wear them. And I wear perfume. I wear oils that I really like the smell of, and I never use them alone. They were always if I was around somebody, I was going out with friends or something, and now I use the oils for myself. You just have to pamper yourself. You have to, because, life is just too. This is just a crazy, crazy time. And, the things that I'm sharing here are because I know what it's like not to be able to get out of bed. Where you don't want to shower. You shower once a week, Now I shower every couple of days, and like I say, I make it fun. I take my time. I have good music. I might have a glass of wine or a hot cup of tea or whatever. And, just, stupid things like this. These cost me, $5, It might not work, so what? How do I know unless I do it? But it'll be fun to see it grow and to smell the thyme and basil and it's just I want to share my heart. I want to invite you into my home. If you're alone, you're depressed, you're a recluse like me, you don't want to socialize, but you miss people, you miss contact with people. We don't have to physically be together. It's energy. It's energy. Do you feel this? Do you feel this? This is energy. This is my prayer, okay? I just want this to make people feel better and to know that you're not alone. Swing Up Sister. I love them. Anybody that follows me on Facebook knows that I love Swing Up Sister. Been a fan of theirs for 30 years. And check them out. Check out whatever makes you happy and tell me about it. Take care. And Ruby and I say, hey, enjoy the rest of your spring, okay? Tried to tell you, but words got in the way. Oh, she gives me such good loving. You take care. Bye for now.